That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's it, yo. I'm like, that's it? Like, for real? Like, I don't never think anything is good, so that's my problem, for real. I'm like, I guess so. But I really saw the power of this shirt when we were in Vegas. Me and Lex wore this shirt the day, and everybody was like, Pregnant Safe Sesh, oh my God, I love that shirt. Like, oh my God, I love that shirt. And I was just like, oh, y'all serious? Like, for real? Like, this is it. So I see now that the shirt has its own calling or drawing. That,
it's on its own legs.
Very much so. The whole thing has. So it's been, just from the tips, that we were just trying to think of a slogan. You know what I mean? And just think to go with the tips. And that's how it came. So it's been Practice Safe Sesh. Like,
what was that relationship with the company for the tips like? Like, was this a company you've done business with before, or was this like a new business?
No, this was newer business. So I think even for us, it's always just trying to find the best quality for stuff.
Tell me about that.
It's a lot of trial and error for stuff. It's getting samples that you wait for, a month for or however long for, and you get something and you like, why did y'all send me this? So like the audacity of somebody sending me this or something. So a lot of that is, trying to find, so they're quartz tips. So it was trying to find something that was going to be the right size. So really, I'm gonna be honest with you. I did great in math and stuff, right? Like I was alright. But I've never really measured the diameter of the base of joints or tips or things of that nature.
So this was a whole new world.
This was a whole new thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is it millimeters? It's like, what is like? It's like, oh my gosh.
All these questions.
Whole new thing. So it was learning that, having to get back versed into, minute measurements for things, because now everything is in detail, and now you're trying to figure out the exact circumference of the product that you sell to something like this, and to make sure that it can work and that. So, a lot of that was trial and error within itself, but doing that work, it only made the product better. Because then we're like, oh, well, this isn't, I don't like this because this stains, or it doesn't necessarily hold to our quality that, our standard quality that we want. So a lot of that is, like I said, it was trial and error, but it's just trying to find that product that, because it's out there. Whatever, like that one, my godbrother said one thing, he said, man, and somebody told him, if it's out there, if somebody is selling it, they want you to buy it. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like if it's out there, like you're gonna find it, and if you can produce it, somebody wants it. Like, and I mean, these tips be flying, and I'm sitting there like, I really want these tips too. Like again, but if you build it, they will come. Like you know what I mean? Like, but it's just making sure that it's the right thing and it's a good quality. Like, and that's the biggest thing that we try to do as well, is make sure that you feel the luxury when you get the product. You like, oh, this ain't not normal paper or whatever. This is a quality paper.
I keep that in my camera bag. That's how relevant that is to me. So like,
it's smart, man.
Got to, because I always see what you guys have done as quality. And when I'm setting up to do an interview, when I'm like, all right, what are we going to create next? Since content creation is the majority of what I do, I'm like, remember, today you're giving quality. Even if it's a bad conversation, make it the best quality bad conversation you've ever had.
Possibly do.
And that's okay.
I feel like that's the dope way to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, doing that, you'll be successful. Like, I mean, as long as you're producing good quality stuff. And it'd be stuff that I think that sometimes you were like, oh, is this quality? And you never think that it's good. But that's, like I said, that's the Pisces in us though, dog. Like, you like, is this good enough? Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely is.
Find a mountain, scream it from the top, and then go next.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. So, these color schemes you guys come up with, tell me about the colors. Like, what inspires the hues that you have brought to and for the brand as a group?
I think visually, we want everything to look luxurious. So like when you see the paper, the gold pops on it. So like we really wanted to make sure that gold foil pop, but also it's raised. It's an embossed logo, so you can feel
it with your hands,
right? Yeah. And that really, you know what I'm saying, that makes you feel the quality of it. Like you're like, oh man, this is really, it took some time. You can feel the bees, the embossing of the bees itself. So I mean, you know that this isn't, you know what I'm saying, the pack alone lets you know that it's just not, this ain't your regular paper. So you're going to get something, you're going to get an experience. That's what we really want. You get 40 of these things, right? So 40 times, every time.
You experience this 40 times.
We want you to experience something.
Yeah.
We want you to experience something that you realize is great. And that's, you know what I'm saying, that's what the paper is. Because it's a great product. And I'm not saying that because I'm biased, I mean, of course, but, you know, it is. The paper speaks for itself.
It does. Right? It does.
You know what I mean? It's because it makes whatever you're using the spotlight, and that's, I think, a lot of times where the focus is lost. Like, you know, they're just doing it for whatever it is, and like, no. At the end of the day, the focus is that flower. So, you know.
Okay, and that's just the papers.
And that's just the papers.
Yeah, so we're not talking about the shirts yet.
No.
The jackets.
No.
Unmade bombers.
You know,
unmade bombers, you know, just little, the tips.
I already got the color scheme for the unmade bomber, though.
I'm not going to ask any questions.
I already got the color scheme for it. I got something real dope, I think, for it.
Yeah. And what inspires?
I think floral.
So tell me about the importance and the value of
First
flowers.
of all, it's really the bouquet, right? What would you put your finest flowers in? A bouquet.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. So
bouquet is all about presentation.
It's all about presentation. It's all about looking the best. It's all about being the best. It's the standout. It's the focus. It's the damn. That's tough.
Yeah.
That's what I want anytime you see anything with the brand on it. I want you to be like, damn, that's tough. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I get compliments all the time about the jacket, and I'll be like, thank you. I really appreciate it. Because that, when you look at the back, it's the front, you're like, oh man, that's tough. The y'all logo is really nice. The organic paper is on there, and it's like, all right, like this is dope. And then you see the back, and you're like, oh. Then you see the sleeves, and you're like, ew. This got disrespectful. And the bad thing about it is like we're gonna add more stuff to our jackets. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's gonna we got little trophies and other things that we got.
So you have more ideas.
Oh my gosh, yes. This is just the foundation. It's not the whole, that's what I'm saying. It was really hard to say I wanna make a jacket for the people because these jackets are really not finished.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So we're watching the work in progress.
Exactly. It's an evolution.
What's the value of creating a good foundation for a work in progress? Because technically that's also what Bouqé is.
It's everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because at the heart of stuff, so say at the heart of the papers, you say it's dope people behind it, right? So a lot of people really just fuck with the brand because of us.
Yeah, period.
We can be selling sand.
Just like, hey man, let me get a cup of that. Yeah.
But when the new sand dropping, like, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate, we love those folks that genuinely love us, right? But then it's, at the end, it goes back to just doing quality stuff. Like, you know, at the heart of the whole core is the quality of the product that we're bringing.
Yeah.
The quality of the people. the quality of the, you know what I'm saying, of the experience, the quality of something. Like, so it's you always just want to make sure that it's just good shit. Whatever it is, just make it good. You know what I mean? Make it something that somebody could be like, man, I appreciate, like, we love when people walk up to us and tell us these stories. People think that, like, we'd be like, all right, tell us, sit down. What's up? Talk to us, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? And they, oh man, that's how we do it. And I'm like, that's dope.
What's the one story that you felt you couldn't help but smile because of how amazing that story was with your brand from somebody else?
Randomly, my man Dave Tart, right? Dave probably gonna watch this. Dave is one of the marketing managers for Curaleaf.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
That we partner with. We met Dave at a Curaleaf years ago, maybe like 3 years or 4 years ago or so. He was not at Curaleaf at that time. We met him at NCF.
What's NCF?
National Cannabis Fest.
Gotcha.
So we met him at National Cannabis Fest years before he was working at Curaleaf. And he was like, yo, you know, talking to you at NCF and you gave me a pack of papers, you got me to rolling again.
You brought him back.
And like, he like, man, I sing the praises of Bouqé near and far, and he honestly does. And I was like, what? You for real?
Yeah.
And to see where he is now, and you know what I'm saying, the work that he's doing now, it's just like, yo, that's dope, yo. Like, I like going back to it, or you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Like, just some of the, I think that's probably one of them. That's one of them that I would definitely say I appreciate it the most, of just, you know what I'm saying, because you never know those little interactions that you have with people, right? And